Hi, I'm Kiara Bailey, and this is Getrichasfuck. So I have some really good news, very exciting. There actually are magic pills for sale. The bad news is that they don't work. And in this episode today, I'm going to tell you why. Title of the episode, Magic Pills for Sale, because what I've been experiencing lately is hearing a lot of people talk about they read this thing, they went to this seminar, they talked to this person, they read a quote on the internet, and it really helped them, and now they're on this mission, they're going to do this thing, that thing. And then you dig a little bit deeper and find out, like, it didn't really. So what is exactly the difference between activity and accomplishment and sort of inspiration and action? And where's that line? Like, where do we draw that line? So we live in a world where currently I think every person that I know puts up some motivational quote on their Instagram either once a day or once a week or once in a while, and I have nothing against that. I think it's great. Like, let's all be happy. I'd rather people be putting up motivational quotes than like the videos and things that are making fun of other people, right? Spreading and promoting positivity. The challenge is where do we switch from being motivational and actually being actional, right? So taking action. So motivating people. And I heard something the other day, and it was like influencers, right? It's like you're influencing people, or you're like a motivational speaker. And it's like, that's great. Like, that's awesome. But at what point are the people actually taking the action? Like, how much is it helping them? So think back about like the last quote that you read and what it was, and if you took action on it, right? And most of us can say, well, no, not really. It just made me feel good in the moment, right? So that's where we have to draw the line and distinguish between, right, the magic pills and the shit that works. So a magic pill to me is something that you take that comes really easy, right? Somebody gives you stumble across it, or you happen onto it. You didn't work for it. You didn't ask for it. You didn't look for it, right? And it comes up and it just fixes the situation you're in at the time. The difference between that and the shit that works is that there's work over here that's involved in it, which is the reason why people don't really want anything more than just the magic pill. They want the easy way out. Because when you start getting into the work, right, that's when it gets messy. That's when it gets tough. That's when you get to where you're sitting in your car, listening to something, and you say, well, that's a good idea. And then you're like, oh, shit, I'm going to have to actually do that, right? Therein lies the difference between the magic pill and the real shit that works. So one of the things I want you to think about is, like, what do you want? What do you want in your life? Do you want to keep getting that next motivational or positive thing that comes to you? Or do you want like a real action plan that can fix what you have? And I think that there's not really enough of that that's being offered, but there's a lot of magic pills, right? Magic pills for self. So what I want you to do, right, is I want you to think about what you want, what you really want. Not what somebody's offering you, not what they're, kind of throwing into your head of like, this is something positive, think about this, and this will fix everything that you have. But like, what do you want? And sit down and say to yourself, right, I want X. I want to be happy. I want to have a better relationship with my family. I want to have a better relationship with my kids. I want to make more money. I want to be more respected at work. I want to get that promotion, whatever that is. And sit down and think about that. And then instead of using some quote or something that's out there to fix it for you, right, do the next step, which is, what do I need to do to get it? There is no substitute for you figuring out what it is you want, figuring out how to get it and getting it yourself and doing the work. So when you are faced with a situation where you want something and you've worked for it and you earn it, it changes your perception of you being able to get the next thing that comes up, right? If you have something and this, magic pill comes about and you use it and you get it, maybe for a few minutes, or you get the feeling, or you just feel better, right? That also tells your brain and tells your subconscious that everything is just going to come to you. So when it doesn't, then you're fucking devastated, right? Then you don't have the strength. But when you come up with what you want, come up with an action plan, and then get it, that changes everything. I'm going to say this. every time we're together. Figure out what you want. Come up with an action plan to get it. If you can't do that on your own, then you have to seek out somebody who's not selling fucking magic pills, who knows what they're doing, who really has a vested interest in you, and come up with a plan with them, right? And then number 3, like, go fucking do it. Like, you have exactly one fucking crack at this thing called life. You don't have another chance. And there won't be like, I'll do that later. So you have to sort it out. Figure out how to do it. Even if it's just one thing today. You do one thing that's going to help you do, like, take action. Immediate, massive, fucking take action. As always, comment, like, subscribe below. Send this to somebody you know who doesn't fucking take action, thinks that there's a magic pill that's going to save their life, save them, get them to where they want to get to, right? And let's get rich as fuck.